무서워, 무서워.
Walter.
哦，肠子的中间直接断掉了。
Run.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Thank you for taking care of her.
Heidi's gonna want that video. You have to send it to Heidi.
Alguien de pa' afuera su pozole y hazte para allá. Y por segunda vez, no sé quién.
Good boy. Wow, this is close. You're asking for it.
Ain't nothing but against the party. Oh shit.
Hermano. Trompado en que le pegaron. ¿Todo bien? Ah, listo.
Shepa?
Ôi. Meow.
유부남이었었다고 하면 막장인데.
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which was called The Dog and the Fox. In a small village surrounded by dense woods, there lived a dog named Rex. He belonged to a young farmer named Samuel, who relied on him to guard the farmhouse and protect the livestock. Rex was large and strong, with black and white fur and a deep bark that echoed across the fields. Loyal and vigilant, he had earned the trust of everyone in the village. Not far from the village, in the shadows of the forest, lived a clever fox named Luma. Unlike Rex, she had no home or master. She survived by her wits, slipping silently through the underbrush, stealing what she needed. Though she was quick and resourceful, her life was lonely and filled with danger. One crisp autumn evening, their paths crossed. Samuel had forgotten to latch the henhouse door properly, and the scent of chickens drifted through the air like a tempting invitation. Luma followed it eagerly, her paws silent on the ground. She crept into the yard, thinking she was unseen. But Rex was already awake. His ears twitched, and with a powerful bark he sprang forward, blocking her path. Luma froze, her golden eyes wide. "I mean no harm," she whispered, though her gaze flickered toward the chickens. Rex growled, standing tall. "These hens are not yours. Leave before trouble finds you." For a moment, it seemed the fox would dart away. But hunger gnawed at her belly, and pride burned at her chest. "You guard what you are given," she said softly, "but I have nothing. Must I always be turned away?" Something in her voice made Rex hesitate. She was his enemy, yes, but he sensed no malice, only desperation. Instead of chasing her off immediately, he lowered his growl. "If you steal, Samuel will hunt you. The villagers fear foxes. You'll never find peace here." That night, Luma fled back to the forest, her heart heavy. Yet something about Rex's words lingered in her mind. She returned again, not to steal, but to watch him from the shadows. Days passed, and each time she appeared, Rex saw her. At first, he barked in warning. Later, he only stared, curious. Slowly, a fragile trust began to form. One stormy night, that trust was tested. Heavy rain fell on the village, and the river that ran along the forest swelled dangerously. By midnight, the water burst its banks and flooded the lower fields. The henhouse, perched too close to the river, was at risk. The frightened chickens squawked as water seeped inside. Rex barked wildly to alert Samuel, but the farmer was trapped in the house, blocked by rising water. Rex rushed to the henhouse, trying to push the chickens toward higher ground. But there were too many, and the floodwaters rose quickly. Just then, a streak of red fur appeared. Luma. Without hesitation, she darted into the henhouse, snapping at the chickens' feathers, urging them out. Together, the dog and the fox herded the terrified birds towards safety, guiding them uphill. By dawn, the rain stopped. Exhausted but relieved, Rex lay in the mud beside the saved flock. Luma stood a short distance away, panting. Samuel finally reached them, astonished to see a fox among his animals. He raised his stick, ready to chase her, But Rex barked sharply, not in warning, but in defense. He stood between Samuel and Luma, his body firm, his eyes pleading. Samuel paused, realizing what had happened. He lowered his stick slowly. "Strange times," he muttered, shaking his head. "A fox helping the farm." He let Luma retreat into the woods unharmed. From then on, Luma no longer came to steal. Instead, she visited the edges of the farm, where Rex would sometimes meet her. They would sit together in silence, watching the fields and the forest. Though they lived in different worlds, one bound by duty, the other by freedom, they shared an unlikely bond forged in a night of danger and trust. The villagers never knew the full story. To them, Rex remained the faithful guardian of the farm. But in the quiet hours of dawn and dusk, when no one else was watching, the dog and the fox acknowledged each other with respect. Their friendship was a secret, a reminder that even those who seem like enemies can find common ground when compassion outweighs fear. And so, life in the village continued, the farm thrived, and the forest remained wild. But between Rex and Luma, a silent promise lingered, to see one another not as rivals, but as companions who had once saved lives together. In real life, the story of Rex and Luma shows us that even those who seem to be natural enemies can find understanding when circumstances push them to work together. Rex, the guard dog, and Luma, the hungry fox, came from different worlds. One had security and a home, while the other survived on instinct and struggle. Yet when disaster struck, their cooperation saved lives. In modern life, this reminds us that people often come from diverse backgrounds, beliefs, or circumstances, and at first, we may see them only as rivals or threats. However, if we are willing to look deeper, we may discover shared struggles and common goals. The advice here is to avoid letting prejudice or fear close us off from collaboration. Whether at work, in our communities, or in personal relationships, bridges built through empathy and teamwork can lead to unexpected alliances that benefit everyone. Instead of focusing only on differences, we should ask, what can we accomplish together? Just as Rex defended Luma after seeing her true intentions, we too should learn to give others a chance, because respect and cooperation can transform conflict into friendship and survival into growth. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then skip it, and don't forget to check out our other videos. We love you and goodbye.